So I had a new actor, this woman, start the Mastermind Group, and she felt really stuck. She felt stuck for years. I felt stuck in my career. I'm sure you've probably feeling stuck in your career at some point. So if you have felt stuck, I want to talk about 3 things to do to get unstuck. Hi there, Jodie Bentley here, actor, brand strategist, and career coach. And today, I want to talk about 3 things to do to get unstuck. Now, I have a lot of actors come to me and actors in my groups and on YouTube, wherever, who just say they just feel stuck in their careers. I felt stuck in my career. I'm sure you've probably feeling stuck in your career at some point. So if you have felt stuck, please write, I get it, in the comments. Now, I really want to share 3 things to do to get unstuck. And this came up recently with a client who joined my mastermind group. So I run 3 mastermind groups. They're small power groups of 4 actors, movers and shakers. We just get shit done, right? And it's incredible group of actors and what we accomplished together. So I had a new actor, this woman, start the mastermind group, and she was like all ready to she felt really stuck. She felt stuck for years, and she was like, I gotta let's brand and market. Let's do this thing. And I was like, okay, but in order to get unstuck, there's other things you get to do first, right? Because if you're feeling really stuck, there's some patterns that get to be examined. So number 1 thing to do to get unstuck is to stop playing the victim. Now, it's easy to do this. I've done it. It's a default pattern of mine to actually play the victim. I have to be super intentional not to, but I'm aware of the pattern. But if you want to get unstuck, you really want to get unstuck, you have to stop playing the victim to your career, to your circumstance, to the industry, to everything. Because it's very easy to go, well, if I had an agent, then all of that would happen. Well, if I didn't have to work my day job, then I could be an actor. Well, if I had better headshots, then all those thens are those if, whens, thens, buts, ifs, all of it are just actually playing the victim to the circumstance. And subconsciously, it's almost like not wanting to change it. It's easier just to lean into that story because it's a story that you know, number 1. So if you really want to get unstuck, I invite you to stop playing the victim, become really aware of what's coming out of your mouth. What are you saying? The excuses that are happening. Because that's what keeps us in stasis and keeps us stuck is, well, I can't because I don't have any money. Well, I can't because of this. I can't because of that. And that's just playing the victim to the circumstance as opposed to, well, I know I want to get in an acting class. I know I want to work with a branding coach. How can I make that happen? I know funds are limited. What can I do? Where's the possibility? So really, stopping playing the victim is really looking instead at all the potential possibilities. So that's number 1. If you want to get unstuck, you got to stop playing the victim. Number 2, you have to have more clarity about what you want. So this woman who joined my mastermind group, she realized in the first month of the group was all about unmining her excuses and reframing her mindset and just approaching her career from a new place. But it was shedding a lot of baggage, right? Shedding a lot of that victim baggage first. And now she's in the place of getting clarity because, you might have decided to be an actor like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, who knows? And then we kind of hold on to that vision, to that dream that maybe you created a long time ago. But what is it that you want now? What is it that you want today? Who are you now? And sometimes we don't take the time to examine that. We go, oh, well, I know it's Broadway. It's Broadway. I want to be on Broadway. That success is Broadway. And so that's what my client is going through right now is she had this whole vision of what she thought her career was going to be. But when she really sat and thought about it, it totally became something else. She gave herself permission to re-examine her dreams and her goals and realized it had changed. And it's okay if it changes. But if we're playing the victim to the circumstance and holding on to this vision we created 5 years ago, even 6 months ago, and going, no, but it's got to be this because I said it. Again, that just keeps us on that hamster wheel and keeps you stuck. So that's really the second thing, is getting clarity about what is it that you really want? Where do you see the trajectory of your career going now, right? With who you are now. And the third thing, to get unstuck, get a freaking accountability partner. Get an accountability partner. That's one thing that's really powerful about my mastermind groups, is it's 4 people in the group. So you have built-in accountability. You get partners every week, and you have 3 other actors, including myself, well, plus myself rather, to support you in that. So there's built-in accountability. But as actors, we're left up to our own devices a lot of the times. So it's up to us to have discipline and accountability, be a person of our word for what we say we're going to do with all the stuff that we get to do for our careers. And it's really important to have accountability. So I urge you to find an accountability partner to get unstuck. So once you work through playing the victim, once you define what it is that you want, get someone to hold you accountable to it. Get someone other than yourself to stand as source for you, to stand as source for your dreams and your vision, and to hold you to your word. That's really vital. So if this resonates with you at all, let me know in the comments below how you're thinking, how it's making you feel, what you're thinking. I know it's esoteric. I know it is, but this is like foundational shit that we don't always want to look at, that is super freaking vital to then be able to build your brand, craft a strategy, craft a campaign to agents or casting directors, whatever it may be. Because then you're coming from a place of openness and truth, as opposed to tightness and fear. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you want more information on my mastermind groups, let me know that too. All right, as always, I am here for you, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.